music and booze. There's glasses in the sink, but they're only yesterday. 2 secs.
Yeah, well, I'll sort the booze out. You get the glasses.
You've been on the sunbed. You promised you wouldn't.
I haven't.
Fake tan. Guaranteed never to go streaky or orange.
State of ease.
I'll do everything, shall I?
Where'd you go?
Thumbelinas.
Me and all. I've said I'll put their windows in if this hasn't faded by morning.
Darren got me some terps and it worked on the elbow look.
I've got terps.
5 shirts, 3 shorts, 2 pairs of jeans, good pair of shoes and a pair of trainers.
2 jeans, for what?
Wearing one while the others are being washed.
You don't wash jeans on holiday, Jimmy. We're only going for a week. It's 92 degrees in Ibiza.
You'll sweat your knackers off. I'm only taking shorts. They're right.
OK.
And you don't need proper shoes either?
Trainers, no socks. At the airport? Gee, how sad is that?
That's what Darren's travelling in, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Look, well, no shoes then.
Good. Which means you've got space in your bag for my sandals, hairdryer and camera. Darren's got Michelle's vanity, mirror and toiletries.
Most of which I can leave there.
Which means you'll have plenty of room to bring back perfume and ciggies.
And you'll have tons of room for booze.
Fantastic. Oh, I can't wait. I've set the alarm for 5.
Which is what I like for that.
They don't like them round women.
Grab the hooch before they knock the lot.
Darren, don't get bladdered or I'll take all that bacon out of your suitcase.
This is the start of your first full week without the kids.
Hey.
If you're pissed at the airport, we'll all disown you.
Oh.
Michelle, we're only 5 minutes away. Wait for me, won't you? They're just going through passport control. Out of the way or you're dead! Get out of the way! I know where you live!
Cut it out, we're all late.
Yeah, well, you're only going to Rill.
If you wanted to be rude, you should have got a taxi.
There weren't any taxis. Out of the way!
There are always massive queues for Spain. They say 2 hours just to wind everybody up.
No, Iris, they say 2 hours to make sure that nobody's sticking a bomb on the plane. Stop me!
Have a nice time, anyway. No, well, I'll ring. I will ring. Look, hurry up. The gate will be shut. Thank you. Green, 8:10 to Ibiza. Massive accident on the motorway and the car broke down.
Healy Proctor, Witham Shore. I know you're lying and the gate's closed. That photo wants updating.
Linda?
Yes?
Green?
Yes.
What a shame you've got the only check-in clerk who's just been dumped. Again. Total bitch at the best of times. She could have let you through, you know. I wouldn't mind, but he looked like Ronan Keating and she treated him like shit. We all saw it coming.
Me? Flight? Holiday?
I am doing my best to get you onto another flight. I will take you through to departures, and at least there you'll have the pleasure of seeing somebody have a holiday. I'll take this for you. Have you got anything in this?
Well, I was saving room for tequila.
You okay?
Yeah, why?
Do you want something in there?
No, why? Well, maybe I've... You know, have you got a little bit of...
Missed your flight?
10 minutes earlier and I'd have made it. But my dad's a teacher and he drives like a teacher. Well, it was the only holiday Michelle was going to get without the kids. Or any of us, come to that. Lovely apartment. 400 a week, all in. 2 showers.
Hey,
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
So what's your name?
Marco.
You're not Italian.
Welsh. Mark O with a hard K. I just crack on. I'm a bit Mediterranean, so the punters never question their change, you know.
My mum and dad have gone to Wales.
Hey, don't rub it in. God, I love Wales. Miss it like mad.
How come you moved away?
Seemed fashionable to be surrounded by people you barely knew. I started the trend, mates followed, now there's nobody there I'd recognise.
How long have you worked here?
Oh, God, it's only for holiday money. Hey, fancy getting this age and taking work off a student. Still, needs must. Off to Blackpool Tuesday with the boys.
Nice.
Booked it February. Stashing money like a miser, taking every job the agency chucks at me. I get this far and I'm thinking, hang about, week away with 5 lads, staying in a casino. How's that going to work?
Well, if I can't get a flight, can I go in your place?
It's not my scene, really. But if I didn't go, then the price went up. Mug or what?
Well. We've all done worse for mates.
Have we?
I once deliberately got caught with a bouncer with one testicle. Just to prevent my mate from falling in love with him, because I knew she wouldn't be happy.
Now that's a sacrifice.
As it turns out, not. One was the new two. He dumped me because I couldn't keep up. She married him eventually.
Well, I wish we hadn't met in a crisis, Linda.
Why?
Well, because people you meet in a crisis only ever remember trouble.
I don't think missing a flight counts as a national emergency.
So if I was to, say, take your number and maybe ring you sometime, you wouldn't just remember a bloke in a pinny?
Depends on how well I could picture him without one.
Oh, God! Sorry about that. Just grinding the beans.
Got out left, love?
Tostate, panini, croissant, croque monsieur, panettone.
Lager and lime.
Rightio.
Linda. Linda. I've got a seat for you. Pilot's a mate. George. Squeezed you in.
Oh, God, thank you. Thank you.
He says you can sit on his seat. Nobody died, and that miserable cow's still doing her cell blockage. Your only option now is to buy a brand new ticket from the booking agent.
What's that going to cost? It's twice what I paid for the whole bloody holiday, so that's most of my spend's gone. But I will definitely be there by 1:30.
Brilliant.
What's your weather doing?
It's hot.
Fantastic.
Really hot.
Brilliant.
Really hot.
I think you've got my shorts, so can you meet me at the airport?
Well, you might have to get a taxi.
What's the address?
Well, it hasn't actually got an address as yet. Just say Site 15.
No!
Darren's got... Well, he had a pound of bacon in his case. Still flushing it out. Me and Jimmy stuck to pasta, thank God. That's great. Well, OK.
Is Jimmy there?
No, he bumped into some mates from Oldham on the plane. They must be rolling in it, because they've got a massive apartment.
Tell him I want to meet him by 5. My purse.
Where's my purse?
Somebody's nicked my purse!
Yeah?
You haven't left your bag unattended.
Are you all right? Linda?
Documentary crew left last month. They'd have loved you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
I feel responsible. I took advantage.
Just because you were first with your kecks down didn't make it your idea.
Linda, I've enough saved to lend you the plane fare. I trust you to honour the debt.
You're meant to be going to Blackpool.
Yeah, with 5 blokes. 2 I like, 2 I don't. Though they're not so keen on me. They all earn more than I do, so it's not exactly my best laid plan. Look, you're a great girl, Linda.
Well, you're not so bad yourself.
Here, darling. Dad's bribed the neighbours to ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in the skip.
I once deliberately missed a school flight back from the Isle of Man. It took me a week to get home, and my mum cracks me around the head, and I goes, "What was that for?" She goes, "You didn't wash up this morning."
Mum, Dad, Katie, Ricky, Marco.
Mark O. Oh, actually, just Mark.
Hi.
Pleased to meet you, Mark.
Not as pleased as I am. God, this is home for me.
What, real?
Yep. Well, no, just down the road, actually. About 120 miles, Cardiff.
Ah.
Home from home, eh? My dad used to have one of these. Fantastic, aren't they? Like little castles on wheels.
Where'd you meet him?
Oh, I've known him ages.
When's his birthday?
Pisces.
Birthday?
5th of August.
That's yours.
Oh, I met him at the airport, all right.
And you've shagged him already?
No. So,
Tramp.
we don't all get 9 weeks off college. Tax-paying people have to book their holidays months in advance. Some of us have to make the best of it.
Who's up for a sticky Ricky on the Barbie?
No, thanks.
And some of us know when we're flogging a dead horse, Katie.
I was brought up by my gran.
Where were your parents?
2 doors up. Mum was a marine biologist, so she went away 3 or 4 weeks at a time. Dad worked the oil rig, so only saw him 3 or 4 times a year. Gran went nowhere, so she was the best option.
And you were planned?
Oh, meticulously. Conceived on Mum's 39th birthday, the same month Dad turned 40.
So why did they let your gran bring you up?
I was like an investment, if you will. They didn't want to get too old to have kids, but they hadn't yet found the time to devote as guardians.
Where are they now?
Well, this is funny because, well, funny if you're wearing your fate deals hands hat. Because 1989, rig blows up. Dad goes with it. Where's Mum? 300 feet down, taking bed samples. Ironically, to determine the rig's environmental impact, but,
I'm not having that. Any minute now he's gonna go, "Ah, I got you." Any minute, I'm not having that. Any minute.
Back in your box.
You doing? You're washing your own sheets.
Morning.
Afternoon.
Oh, Marco has taken the kids for a trip round town.
Was he on steroids?
Oh, I must have been about 7 when we first came down here. Running around with that lad from Accrington, swapping underwear.
You were 10.
I wasn't.
And not recently 10.
Sun's over the yard arm.
Ah, good lad.
Oh, we can't bring drinks out at the club, Mark.
Can, if you ask nicely in Welsh. Show 'em.
Orcham Rantar said and wedant ar hyd yn nos.
I talked like that for ages after I crashed my bike.
I just went for a stretch round the beach. Let these 2 sneak off for a walk.
OK, Katie.
Great. Cheers, Marco.
Cheers.
Good. In teaching, you get the benefits and discounts at the back end of the holidays when all the other poor suckers have gone back to work.
This is where we had our honeymoon.
It's your anniversary?
Thursday, 32 years.
Wow! Mates for 32 years.
Yeah, I grew on her eventually.
Why is it blokes are always the last to admit they're happy?
First 3 years were touch and go.
Yeah, Frank's brother being a major stinger in the hole.
Ricky's from a broken home. Not just one, but everyone the council put him in.
God, I love all this. You know, the coziness. How much you want to be here with your family at your age? I mean, people just don't do this kind of thing anymore, do they?
Not if they're more economically stable than me. No.
You know why you lot never pass as Welsh?
Vowels?
You're basically happy pretending to be dysfunctional. We're totally the other way around, you see?
Linda,
Hmm?
do you think you'll ever get married?
I've lived on my own too long. I like it.
You won't when you're 50.
Then I'll get married.
You'll have a job.
So I'll make it my job. I'll turn to prostitution, pick the fittest and the richest and nail him down. Hey, I could do that, you know.
Well, you'll have to learn how to use your own washing machine.
Not prostitution, sharing a bloke.
Now and again, I imagine he'll come through the door waving a ring, going, I've been and gone and done it, I got married, me, ...
Dream on. If I get married, you'll be there. I'm paying.
You're missing the point, Linda. Once you've found the fella you want, when he walks out the door, you feel like you've got an arm missing.
Really?
Well, you couldn't share him.
Does it bother you two?
Not if it doesn't bother you. I find it quite refreshing that all the new blokes want to buy me drinks.
It worries me. You're used to one-day travel cards, Linda. If a season ticket fell on you, you wouldn't know.
Well, that's a nice lad.
Well, I'm not going to marry someone just because they laugh at your jokes.
I haven't told any jokes.
You called yourself athletic.
Yes, mentally.
That's why you're so well loved. If you were the full shilling, you'd blush.
Oh, pool's great for a quickie outie.
It's revolting. I didn't go in.
It's a campsite, Katie. Revolting's half the fun.
Little skinheads urinating off the diving board onto Ricky's head.
Ooh.
What you tell me?
It's nice. I mean, he's, well, stunning in bed.
Not big.
Not massive, but chunky. Every cloud's got a silver lining, and this one's shaped that... Well, you know those old rocket lollies?
What, yellow and red?
Minus the yellow. And hips like a hammer drill. What's your weather doing?
It's hotter.
Oh, don't. You'll have me weeping.
It's over 100. We've all been advised to stay indoors. I fell asleep on the balcony wearing my eye soothers. I've been in agony ever since.
Nightlife's buzzing, though.
Not sure.
No!
We waited in all last night for the doctor.
Darren's still jippy.
Well, not that, no. Well, he is, but Jimmy disappeared with the lads from Oldham and he came back climbing the ceiling. I think somebody spiked his drink.
Keep swearing at me.
Just wish you were here, Linda.
Michelle, I'm off again. Oh, Jesus, I'm off again. Oh, God.
I bet the apartment's gorgeous. Oh, Michelle, I'm going to be cut off. The mobile costs a bomb, so I'll go and buy a card and ring you back.
Oh, God. Oh, oh, oh.
And where are you off?
Thought I'd nip out to get a bit of bacon and stuff, you know? Get a breakfast going before everybody gets up.
Well, why don't we just wait around here until we hear somebody else doing that?
I haven't lifted a finger yet.
Oh.
No, greedy girl. Wait. Stay. Stay.
It's 6:30.
I know.
Well, where are you going to get bacon?
Oh, we passed a farm shop on the way in. It's the middle of the day for them. Let's get cracking.
Hey, Matt. Hey, are you sure you know how all this works?
Oh, yeah. It's all take 6 cents for a couple of quid. Lovely. Sit yourselves down. Who's for a sausage sarnie?
Oh, yeah. There.
Sure, a couple of pence, then.
Well, you can come again.
Oh. Go on, go and sit yourself. There you go, Irishman.
Sounded like it was too hot.
You can hear people talking miles away. Listen.
So I don't think I'm missing out, because I don't like it too hot.
I mean, people go tacky. So? I love tacky. I love tacky!
Well, that's lucky!
Katie, it's all right for him. He's Welsh. You'll have him burning the caravan down.
Crap.
Hang on.
Linda, get a grip before he gets us all arrested.
I mean, how many people get to spend this sort of time with their families? I forget Sunday lunch. Bloody Sunday lunch. What's that, 3 hours? I'm talking about time when you get to see what everybody's thinking. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for our next trick, me and my brother-in-law, Ricky, are going to do Wonderwall. Today.
I bet you must be counting your blessings. At least you've got a family you can turn to when there's a crisis. He is lonely.
So am I now. Spends all his time catching up with you.
Yeah, well, as father figures go, I am fairly top-notch.
Well, I didn't come here to feel like a social worker.
No, you came here because you knew you'd be fed and watered, which is fine. Well,
what?
Well, you can't just let him do all the cooking.
I offered to do lunch.
We were standing by a hot dog stand at the time.
I'm supposed to be on holiday.
We all are.
Anything I can,
No.
I love them to death. I love spending time with them. Just not this much. Not this much, saying the same bleeding stuff.
Ricky's regressed to about -5. Katie's looking down her nose at me like she's some 50-year-old. Mum's twitching every time I use the milk pan for something other than milk. Why? Milk and veg come from the same bleeding place, a field. And Dad's playing Victor Mature to John Boy Bleeding Walton. Honestly, if I could find a real doctor, I'd rip his arm off for some Prozac. Anyway, if you get this message, text me back, and I'll call you again in the morning.
Hello?
Linda, it's Michelle.
I've just rung. Where are you?
I've just got him from the police station. Jimmy's been well, arrested.
What?
The lads from Oldham lent him some diving gear. First Jimmy knew, the police are chasing him down the beach, tripping him up. They've arrested him. There's £1/2 pound of ease in the bloody flippers.
Jimmy!
They're well-known drug dealers.
Useless, scrawny prick didn't have the sense to realise that when they said carry me gear, they didn't mean flippers.
The police have searched the apartment. Nurofen, Diacalm, even in Primrose, they've taken the lot.
Oh, Christ.
You go in there, you stay in there, I'm leaving without you.
It's not my fault.
Who puts bacon in their suitcase for 3 days running, you gormless wanker? Sorry, go on.
Are they charging Jimmy?
No, they're kicking us out. First flight to Manchester, break of dawn. I just really missed you, Linda.
Michelle, listen to me.
Yes.
2 vodkas and departures, 2 on the plane. Are you listening?
Yes.
Don't take any shit from the airline. Straight vodka, no ice. Stand up for yourself, right?
Yes.
I'm coming to get you, right?
Yes.
Linda, tea's ready. It can't walk, you'll have to.
She's not there.
Oh, don't tell me she's gone jogging with Marco.
No. She's gone back to Manchester to bail her mates out.
Oh, that's charming. I would have liked to have said goodbye to Marco.
Say it as often as you like.
Towel, drink.
Oh, why is she not taking him with her?
'Cause he's an arse-licking sap.
What, she's gone without telling him?
So, right, okay. I'll just get my stuff together and...
Marco! No, the caravan's paid for till the end of the week, so as far as I'm concerned, you're welcome to stay.
Really?
You can if you want. If you're happy in there on your own.
Well, go on, get a shower and get your gear on. Come and have some breakfast with us.
Brilliant.
Now, be polite, enjoy his company, but whatever you do, don't give our address out.
Well, what if he asks?
Make one up.
We can't all make one up.
22 Burnham Crescent.
Who lives there?
Ex-boyfriend.
Nice one.
Phone number?
213-4613.
Repeat phone number?
213-4613.
Repeat phone number?
Concentrate, Ricky.
213 Stop clicking.
Did we have a nice time?
Oh, my pile!
Frank Green, we know where. Don't expect you remember Brian, do you?
Oh, yes, I do.
Bounced you on his knee, did he?
Yes! But it wasn't, you know, like a normal goodnight peck.
Well, your dad wouldn't exactly be thrilled, would he?
My dad's not going to know, is he? Brian and I are going out.